In 2022, QK dropped the QK65, which is the first keyboard in QK series family, and it shook the whole keyboard community, mainly due to the price-offering ratio. You get a premium and a good sounding keyboard for a fraction of a price that other custom mechanical keyboard is offering. And with that, QK has set a new standard for other keyboard makers to follow. And during those phases, people were crazy about this marbly creamy and foamy sound coming out of the keyboard. Fast forward, QK has decided that the OG needs a successor. Along came the QK65 V2. No longer carries the simple and minimal aesthetics of the OG, QK has gone all out on this one. But what about the sound profile? After all, apart from the look, this is another major aspect that needs to be taken into consideration. Well, let's find out. With foam, I'm not gonna lie, it sounded the same with all other keyboard with foam configuration. Without foam is something left to be desired. And I think this time QK managed to nail it. Even with no foam configuration, no hollowness, no metallic ping can be heard across the keyboard. And the good part is, it doesn't sound flat and blunt like the last QK keyboard that I've reviewed. Apart from the gasket mount, QK has made this keyboard available to be used as a top mount keyboard. So for those who fancy those legacy mounting style, this keyboard got you covered. Now we know how the keyboard sounds like, allow me to talk on other aspects of the keyboard. This QK65 V2 price starts from 845 ringgit if you are from Malaysia or $165 if you are from the rest of the world. You get all the basic accessories, a coil cable, a screwdriver, a key puller and a switch puller, and along with this super orange hard carrying case. And all of the accessories has been arranged nicely inside this compartment over here. My sample right here is the spray coated avocado for the top case. On the top left, there's this LED strip and the bezel in anodized black. The LCD is placed on the right hand side of the keyboard, right in between the navigation and the arrow keys. There's a few stock presets preloaded for this LCD that you can cycle through, and all of this can be customized using the QK software. And you can see clearly that the LED and the LCD bezel is not aligned evenly with the case, which I think is perfect. This adds a little character to the aesthetics of the keyboard where everything doesn't have to be symmetrical and aligned. Moving on to the back side of the case, the bottom part of the case is in anodized black. It has this rougher texture finishing if compared to the spray coated top case. As for the external weight, it is made of brass. There's also other selection of external weight to choose from. Same as the previous QK series keyboard, there's a battery compartment underneath the weight, and the battery will be included if you opt for the wireless PCB. In the middle of it all, there's this badge where underneath, there's a small compartment just enough to snug in the wireless dongle. Neat. You could mix and match the top and bottom case together to create a color combo that you like. And the bottom part of the case extended to the front, which make a lot of sense. And according to QK, there are over 5 million color combination possibilities that you can go for. Although the keyboard name is supposed to be a successor to the OG QK65, to be honest, it doesn't feel like it. If so, it's more like a QK65 on steroids, especially with the addition of the LED and the LCD, the screwless case design, and the biggest change of all, the implementation of this magnetic connector. This keyboard is using none of the cable in its construction. This eliminates all the hassle of connectivity and the probability of snapping and breaking the cable, which I often do. Well, what are my thoughts on this QK65 V2? It is a great sounding keyboard regardless with foam or not. It will sound great no matter what configuration you are throwing in it. And in my opinion, the addition of the LED strips and the LCD is perfect. And I'm glad that QK has ditched the knob placement on this keyboard. I think the market is already way saturated with a keyboard that comes with a knob on it. It seems that it has become a norm for a keyboard maker to include a knob in their keyboard design. And the implementation of the magnetic connector, well, this approach is not a new technology by any means. I've seen this type of connectors before used on other devices. Moving forward, I'm hoping to see more of this style connector applied to future keyboards. The only thing I'm not quite sure is this case locking mechanism. I don't know how durable this thing is because it looks quite flimsy. QK did provide us with a set of spare within the kit. Perhaps that will provide us with a little peace of mind. The group buy for this QK65 V2 is running live till 19th January 2024. If you are in the market over 65%, I strongly recommend you take a look at this QK65 V2. Link in the description. I guess this is it. Pretty much sums up everything, and see you guys on the next. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one.